It's Terry Dwayne Ashford. We're coming right on back to you. We're now starting our part 2. We've decided to make this a 3-part segment, and we've also decided to rerun a portion from part 1 on into the part 2. We decided to rerun that because it's so important you understand how we arrived here, where we are today. It's so important, though, you understand how Terry Dwayne Ashford became the journalist-in-chief, broadcaster, and how he arrived here in Washington, D.C. So we're going to rerun that portion of part 1, let that be the start of part 2. And then you're going to have another segment following that, closing out the Kangaroo Land 4th round matches down at the Australian Open with journalist-in-chief broadcaster Terry Dwayne Ashford, who is the Indacarseat. God.
What you can do. Yeah. Morning, everyone. We have provided you with the wonderful display of what you can do when you can do it. We've provided you
Now with Indacarseat, DatGuY Terry Dwayne Ashford.
Morning, everyone. We have provided you with the wonderful display of what you can do when you can do it. We've provided you from StreetNOW News. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. What you can do. Morning, everyone. We have provided you with the wonderful display of what you can do when you can do it. We've provided you from StreetNOW News. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. What you can do. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valentine's Day, and I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford, your journalist and broadcasting chief. We're coming in with you from StreetNOW News this morning, releasing our 6 a.m. StreetNOW News broadcast. You're now with part 2 of Valentine's programming, StreetNOW News. The broadcast has been released for over an hour now, and it is available for your view through tweets, through social media, through whatever the method and mode is that you have been following us. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. I'm your JIC. I'm your journalist-in-chief broadcaster. I am also your Indacarseat, that guy. I'm with you this morning. Yeah, this morning, Valentine's Day morning, 6 a.m., our show, already up, ready, running, rocking, and rolling for you. I'm him, Indacarseat, that guy, all for you. Thank you so much for your listening. Thank you for your viewing. I'm him, Indacarseat, that Terry Dwayne Ashford right here. We're coming in right now with those Australian Open updates down under Kangaroo Land. Hip hop hop, hip hop. Yeah, that rebound ace tennis court surface coming to you from Washington, D.C., United States of America. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. I'm your JIC for StreetNOW News. We are reporting for you all over the world, from Washington, D.C., right here at the corner of this morning of Kangaroo Road Northwest 900 block there, Georgia Avenue Northwest, yes, and Eastern Avenue, the 7700 block of Eastern Avenue. That is where we are right now, bringing you the report this morning from StreetNOW News. You've had a wonderful report already. You've seen weather from us. We've seen the streets slippery and sliding all over the place. You've had a wonderful display of what it's like when you do what you can do. Yeah, when you can, just because you can. When you do something just because you can, for malice or ill purposes. It's some interesting stuff right there. Some interesting stuff. Well, we brought a wonderful display of what you can do. What happens when you bring it, because you can bring it. Well, right now we're about to bring you StreetNOW News with Terry Dwayne Ashford, your journalist-in-chief, and updates for the Australian Open. You know, we recently had the 4th rounds. We had some wonderful matches going on there. We delivered for you the schedule and an update last night. Now we're going to deliver for you for some results for the 4th round that leads our players down under right into the
finals. Remember, everybody gets some. Everybody gets some. Everybody makes a little money. That's a 71.9 million pool of money that these players, top tennis players, are pulling from. And every round that they make it to, they make more money. Yeah, more money, more money, more money, more money. In America, some of the people know what that means. More money, more money, more money. Anyway, I'm not going there. It's a Sunday afternoon. Actually, it's not this afternoon yet. It's still Sunday morning. And we're about to bring you the update. Australian Open, Kangaroo Land, hip-hopping all over the place. Hop, 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 hip, 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 hop. Jumping all over the place. Rebound surface. Rebounding off yourself. Rebounding off each other. Just rebounding. That's what we're talking about this morning. Down under. Australian Open. Yeah! I went down. I'm StreetNOW News. I went down for you. I went down under. Australian Open 2021. I'll tell you. From your JIC StreetNOW News. You guys are with the Terry Dwayne Ashford StreetNOW News Journalist-in-Chief, broadcaster for StreetNOW News Sports, StreetNOW News Weather, StreetNOW News Adventure, StreetNOW News. StreetNOW News with Indacarseat, DatGuY Terry Dwayne Ashford. Station under TAT Media, DatGuY Radio. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. I want to share something with you guys now about how to handle yourselves. You have all these things that goes on inside of yourself. You know, how in the car seat that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, arrived, delivered, and became who he is, whoever he is to you, how he became that. But tell you something, right? You can't stop a person from being who that universe has in store for that particular individual. You can't stop that from happening. I'm going to tell you what happened here. Now, I've been a journalist for a long time. I've been a journalist. I attended journalism school from 1996 to year 2000. That's 4 years, right? I finished in 1999, 2000, and that's when I moved to Washington, D.C. to extend my journalism career. Well, somebody in Washington, D.C. or somewhere, or somebody around the world didn't want Terry Dwayne Ashford to be a journalist. So they attacked journalists and didn't want him to jump on air. So they attacked him from behind the scenes. This is my allegations of what happened. And they made it impossible for Terry Dwayne Ashford to live as a journalist. Let me tell you what happened. Well, Terry Dwayne Ashford, you can't stop a star from being a star. That's the first thing. So Terry Dwayne Ashford, he stopped. He's pulled back on his journalism ambitions and goals, and he redirected that goal and everything that he learned in journalism, all the great, wonderful writing skills and everything that he learned in journalism. He took those and became and got certifications and became a certified proposal writing manager, writing multi-million-dollar proposals for corporate organizations. He's worked for organizations like Dell Computers. You look on your computer, you got Dell Computer. He's worked for Dell Computers. He worked for MCI and telecommunications. He took those skills that he learned in journalism and he redirected them. And he said he's going to use these skills. He doesn't know how he's going to use them, but he's going to use them. And he took those skills and became a certified proposal manager, certified writing manager. He became a professional in writing. Yeah, in writing the English language. Yeah, and then he was able to take that on. And now what you're able to see is he's able to take those skill sets that he learned in writing in journalism, and he now can write in all these other different languages too. And now what we're seeing right now is we're seeing what he was supposed to have been coming to fruition. Well, let me tell you what happened. He started to make too much money, and as a business proposal guy, he was writing these multi-million-dollar proposals for all these computer companies and stuff like that. He was winning all this business, and somebody said, "Where is this guy coming from? What in the heck going on? Where is he?" First of all, let me tell you something. Right? This is not getting racial, but it's okay to accept our differences. He's a black guy too. What in the heck is this black guy coming from? How is he doing all this? Caused a lot of questions, right? Well, what ended up happening? They tried to push him out of that career too. Yeah, tried to push him out of that career. too, that he gained in 2006. He'd been a journalist. He went to journalism school back in 1996. 1996 to 2000, he went to journalism school, came to Washington, D.C. to expand on his journalism career, and they wouldn't let him. So he ended up becoming a business guy, and then they wanted to jump on him for that too, because he was making too much money. Well, what ended up happening, and now he's become a big balling professional, as they call it on the streets. Whatever the streets has to say about it, well, that's the reason why he came to Washington, D.C., because what he learned and how he learned it, he didn't learn it in a balling style, and like the ballers do it, wherever the ballers do on the street corners. He didn't learn it like that. Well, that's why he came to D.C., because if he's going to be a journalist, you have to understand ballers too when he's reporting on things. Well, right now, that's how he became who he is. Right now, when they attacked in the car seat, that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, and made him in the car seat, yeah. See, when they attacked him from his money, then that brought back his journalism skills to fight back. And now he's fighting back, and now they want that. Woo! You guys, this is funny, ain't it? It's real funny. Well, it is what it is. It's the truth. And right now, you have in the car seat, that guy made in the car seat, that guy from allegedly attacks. Yes, attacks. Where he had to use his journalism skills in order to fight back. Now they want what he's fighting, what he developed when he was fighting back. They want DatGuY television, DatGuY radio, DatGTV, StreetNOW News. They want that too. Why? Because they tried to stop him from being who he was. You can't stop a person from being who they were made to be by the universe. You can't do that. You can't even put forth enough replications or Frankensteins or duplications to carry out the ordeal. You just can't do it. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. I'm the real in the car seat, that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford. You can't fake the funk enough in order to do it. I'm right here at Calamia, 900 block of Calamia, Eastern Avenue, Georgia Avenue. You have somebody sitting here waiting right here, a whiter race male trying to trade who he is based on race. You can't even do it. Come on now, fix your mess. Don't worry about it. You don't have to fix it. You don't fix it, we're going to fix it for you. We're coming right on back to here from StreetNOW News. Terry Dwayne Ashford, and we're about to bring you the updates down on the, we went down for you. 2020. You're listening to part 2. Valentine's Day. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. We're jumping right back in with you, for you, all about you, with that Australian Open update of the 4th round matches. Women's singles. We're going to start out with the women's singles. We had our French Open champion. Current reigning French Open champion, Iga Swiatek, who was going against our number 2 seeded player and number 2 ranked women's player in the world, Simona Halep. Yeah, and they'd played before this match twice. They had split them 50-50. Swiatek had won one of them, and Simona Halep had won the other one. Well, this one was supposed to decide, I guess, who was the reigning one. And right now, who won it? In the 4th round of the Australian Open, our number 2 seed, Simona Halep, pulled out the win, 6-4. In the third, it did go to the rim there, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that match if we have the chance. But it did go to the rim. And we have into the quarters, Simona Halep, number 2 seed, number 2 ranked women's player in the world, moved through her 4th round match against the French Open champion. We also have other things that was going on there. More 4th round matches for you. That was the second match that was on. And that is where we're going to start at part 3 this morning. Valentine's morning, you with StreetNOW News, Terry Dwayne Ashford. StreetNOW News, giving you the updates down under. Yeah, we went down for you. We went down.
Indacarseat.